I'm glad to hear it, Maxie, because being an assistant at your level, not to mention you're developing friendships with designers like Federico, could go to a girl's head.
I am completely blown away by this opportunity. I'm very grateful for the people that I'm getting to meet. I'm also hoping you will take me with you to Milan for Fashion Week, and I would never do anything to ruin that.
Good. See that you don't.
I'll sign for it.
Are you Kate Howard?
Oh,
No, but I am.
Yep, same.
Thank you. Oh, Carl came through for me again.
are those Karl Levant's new designs?
Mm-hmm. Top secret. People would kill to get a sneak peek at his new winter line, but he is letting me see it. You see, Maxie, this is what comes from developing strong relationships, from developing trust. This is how discretion pays off.
Humble apologies for interrupting what is clearly a modular moment, but the Jackal's need is dire.
We were finished, weren't we?
Just don't let Rick and Trevor force you into open hostility against my father. You'll be playing right into their hand.
The Son of Darkness sounds ominous. If the Jackal's arrival undermined a peace accord,
Tell me what happened.
Pardon?
You barged in here for a reason. Sonny, something about Sonny?
Oh, yes! The Jackal's very life is in jeopardy.
Why?
Well, I'm not allowed to speak of it. Mr. Sir said that my life would be forfeited if I opened my mouth.
Okay, then I would keep your mouth shut.
Wise as always, Zen Master. But even a grasshopper needs someone with whom to confide, if only to assist in unraveling the truth behind Maximista's very strange reaction to the sight of the fashionista and Mr. Sir in flagrante.
Stop. You need to say something I can understand, or you need to go.
Maximista and I walked in on Kate and Sonny having sex on Kate's desk.
This person totally hates my guts based on a couple of blogs. I mean, how is that rational?
About as rational as you reading it and taking it to heart.
But he's right. I mean, this internet is full of weirdos and whack jobs. People can say whatever they want on there. I mean, I should know.
Yeah, let's not go there. But Coleman's right. Look, some guy could blow his relationship and take it out on you. Or some woman who can't get pregnant makes you the target of their resentment and envy. People dump their garbage on the internet, Robin. It's not for you to pick up and carry.
Look, I know I shouldn't care, but it's really hard to be called vindictive and a miserable hoe and not take it to heart.
Really? Wait, somebody called you a hoe?
Yes, they did. And when people were saying what a jerk you are, which you obviously aren't, I said that you didn't have a right to be upset, but the truth is, you did.
And you gave me some great advice that I wish I would have taken.
I told you to ignore the whole thing.
Exactly. But I didn't. And look where it got us. So, Robin, can we please stop blogging?
No.
No.
Because that means that a bunch of nasty people are forcing me to give up. And I'm not going to do that.
What's this?
Belated celebration.
What are we celebrating?
Well, it's supposed to be a picnic in Provence, which is where I would have taken us for our first anniversary if things had been different. But it just didn't seem right to celebrate it on the actual date. But it's been on my mind, and I wanted you to know that.
Thanks.
Yeah. Lilacs from the garden.
I love them.
I know. Now, of course, no French picnic worth its weight in pâté would ever include frozen pizza, but...
You always get me frozen pizza. Even when we were in Fiji.
Yeah, I know, it makes you happy. You know, I miss seeing you happy.
I'm not sure if I can manage happy right now. I'm not sure if I ever will.
It's not really in your nature to drown in sorrow. And that's where I come in. We'll get through this together.
Nicholas, are you in trouble?
No. I was really close to doing something really stupid.
Well, don't beat yourself up for something you almost did.
It's just my life it's going to be virtually impossible without Emily, I think.
Difficult. Yeah, absolutely, but not impossible.
Yeah.
Someday you're going to figure out a way to move on.
Someday. Hey, you wouldn't happen to have one of those grief calendars on you, would you?
No.
No? Nah, I didn't think so, because I'm having a tough time getting a handle on when that someday is. I mean, what is an acceptable period of mourning? You know, what's too soon? What's long enough?
There are no time limits.
Well, I mean, just humor me for a second, all right? In the Victorian era, okay, you couldn't get remarried until at least a year after your spouse died. But my question to that is that, well, at the end of that year, does your grief just magically disappear? You know, and if it did, well, at least that would be something to look forward to, right? But what if you're even just attracted to someone before that year ends? Is that cheating? I mean, can you be unfaithful to a memory?
Emily would be the first to cheer you on if you met someone. I know that she would want you to fall in love again.
Well, I didn't say anything about love. I mean,
all I can tell you is that you'll know when it's right. But for what it's worth, I think you should take your time, because everything you're feeling right now is channeled through grief and loss.
Good.
And it's going to take a while for you to find your way past it.
Hey, you seem upset in your message. My father threatened?
No. Look, I know you love your sister, but I don't think you have a clear picture of who she really is. It's all tied up in your nightmare childhood and losing your mom, but I don't think you understand who Claudia really is.
What are you talking about?
What she's doing is wrong. You don't take advantage of somebody because they're grieving and because it's easier, just because
Who is taking advantage of who?
My brother, Nicholas, he's recovering from a brain surgery. The love of his life was murdered less than a year ago. Your sister is sleeping with him.
Here for the lattes, Miss Zakara? Actually, I'm here to see Jason Morgan. And is Mr. Morgan expecting you?
No, I decided to be spontaneous. But I'm quite sure Mr. Morgan will see me.
The intrusion on Mr. Corinthos, sir, with his lady love was entirely unintentional, but when I tried to explain that to Mr. Corinthos, sir, he preemptively threatened my continued existence. Stone Cold, I'm not ready to die!
You're not going to die. Sonny's not going to do anything. Just respect his privacy.
Well,
that's all you got to do.
Unfortunately, the chosen venue for Mr. Corinthos, sir, and the fashionistas' carnal bliss was far from private, being, as it were, on the desk of the fashionistas in her not-so-inner sanctum.
Did you knock?
Stone Cold's point is well taken, but see, my quandary extends beyond the simple mechanics of the embarrassing encounter into the troubled blonde one's strange reaction. Okay, rather than expressing dismay at witnessing this raw display of sexuality, Maximista almost seemed intrigued.
This is really between you and Maxie.
Indeed, she even opined on the allure of a man who would throw caution and etiquette to the wind to satisfy his partner.
Please come in.
Maybe even satisfy...
Claudia Zakara is here to see you.
Send her in.
Stone Cold, I'm not really done
Okay,
with...
you know what, Diane? Can you help him with his problems right now, please?
I'm really not the best person to help Mr.
It's
Graff.
really billable.
Well, I'll do my best.
By now, I imagine you've received a peace offering from my family. Don't believe it.
Hi. It's me again. So today was interesting. Humbling. Okay, here's the thing. I started this blog to reach out to other mothers-to-be. You know, I wanted this to be a safe place to be honest and support each other and, sure, maybe even vent a little bit. I really love reading all of your posts and everything that you bring to the discussion. All of your passion and your anxiety.